one of the key things that I found through my multiple experiences in career and mostly in crisis management. Finding out people who are successful, first of all, they're inspirational leaders. You know, you cannot succeed on your own, so you need to build a team and make sure you are a leader. The second thing is, to be successful, you need to make sure you're not only the leader making the tough decision, but you're actually a conductor. So there's no more, you know, in the 1950 concept of patronizing leadership, of people who say, you know, do what I say, no question, is farly gone. I think a successful business person, lady or man, is somebody that is able to inspire people, but also to conduct people. Meaning conductor, like in an orchestra, accepts that the violinist or the pianist will be much better than you at what they do, but you're there to make sure the violinist playing in tune with the pianist. So your finance director might be passionate by, you know, such things like spreadsheets and finance models, and your marketing director must be much more fascinated by spending money. Well, you need to make sure the two work together in harmony so your business prosper. And the last thing I would say, to be successful, you need to be completely paranoid about ethics. So I would say people, leadership, and ethics would be my kind of three recipes. There was one. You cannot lead people of saying, you know, do what I said, not what I do. So the leadership, by example, the walk the talk, be part of something is absolutely essential. Which doesn't mean that, you know, you always have to get your hands in the mud or your hands dirty, but you have to be able to go down on the floor and do the job, but also as a leader be able to kind of jump in the helicopter and climb the mountains to make sure you got that helicopter view to make the strategy working. But it's a combination of the two. You need to be part of something and people feel you are accessible and you lead by example, but also that you are somebody that's going to find the inspiration, find the innovative ideas to drive the business forward. And the last thing, which again, you know, I think is essential, has been driven by my sport background, is loyalty. You know, you have to show absolutely impeccable loyalty to your people, and sometimes that might prove bad for business, and sometimes that might slow down your own progression. But you know, if you got friends all around the world and people that don't work for you because they have to, but because they trust you, then suddenly it's a complete dimension that is absolutely essential in my book to be successful in business. The best one, I guess, was when everything started for business for me. I used to be an Olympic athlete. I was captain of the French Olympic team in ice hockey, and I got very, very badly hurt, and I was in a wheelchair. So I think the concept grew. First of all, the focus was, can I walk again? And the parallel to that is to say, am I going to be one of these old farts who are going to sit on a bench for the rest of my life, dreaming about what has been my hockey career? Or am I going to do something else? And the idea I came up with was to say, I need to create a business. I got a problem with authority, so I need to sit at the top of a tree. So I'd rather be an entrepreneur than a corporate animal. And to become an entrepreneur, I need to come up with an idea that was not there before. So I used my kind of sports background and business ambition to link the two. And basically we created, I gathered a team of 4 people, and we created a business and on the concept of how do you transfer the top qualities in sports management into business. So how do you manage, if you remember mid-80s, it was management of stress, management of success, how do you lead teams, how do you make teams perform better? So basically we're doing analogies, and I was with 3 other Olympic athletes, of saying, how do you prepare a team for a world championship, for an Olympic game? How do you prepare individuals to work together when there's, you know, let's say football, there's a 22 most egocentric maniac in the country because they're the best in the country, and how do you make them into a team? And we were transferring that in the world of business, and that was a formidable success. So that was my first big business idea, and this is where everything is started. I think my second one was to say, you know, I had to go back to the adrenaline, and again, being a corporate or river entrepreneur in a kind of small, slow environment was really not for me. So you know, I needed the adrenaline of scoring a big goal or compete, you know, to win a world championship. So we moved to the world of corporate rescue, and we became specialists in turning around businesses in trouble, and that's by far been the most successful business for us. There's not that many people who I consider were my mentors or kind of, you know, aspiring leaders. The first one was through obviously my hockey career, and there was a legend called Wayne Gretzky, and this man, I think is better than sliced bread, because not only he was the best ever ice hockey player on the planet, but also he was a formidable individual that basically changed the sport for the better. So that was my first inspiration of saying, I want to be number 99 Wayne Gretzky. I want to be like him, not only as a sports figure, but as an individual. The second one was my chairman at Euro Disney, who I was going to say who was called, is still called, Philippe Bourguignon, was really gave me the first opportunity, was able to really help me through my career. And really launch what I became today. So the third one is a gentleman called Martin Barber, who convinced me to come to work with him 8 years ago, and again we started the kickstart of turning around what has become today X-Leisure, which is the largest leisure owner in the country. I'm obviously very excited about participating and being a judge of the first ever LinkedIn European Business Awards, and I really urge you all to just enter and raise the profile of you and your business and your people, but also if you don't want to enter, vote for it. LinkedIn European Business Awards in association with Cisco WebEx, you got to go for it.